Hello and welcome to Fandemically Reviewed, part of the Fandemic. This is a podcast about the things you love and the voices that do and don't. Each episode, I'll go over some facts about the movie, where we might recognize the directors, writers, actors, and read some of the best good and bad reviews that I can find based on title alone. I'll rate the reviews, give you my thoughts as well. Also, you can make up your own damn mind in under 30 minutes. I'm the self-proclaimed Emperor of Awesome, Bradley Buchanan, and this is Fandemically Reviewed. We're talking about Bad Boys 4, came out a week ago, and it's a fun ride. I got to see the movie with my dad, which makes things special. It's been a long time since I've been to a movie, just me and my dad. So it was, that's gonna raise up my thoughts of the movie a little bit. Anyway, but let's talk a little bit about the details of the movie. So right now on IMDb, this is at a 6.7 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes is giving this a 67% of the tomato meter, and oh, excuse me, and a 98% of the audience score. And I'm closer to the audience score than I am in the tomato meter. I'd probably give it right now in somewhere in the 80s. An 8 out of 10 is where I'd probably go with this. So here's the IMDb synopsis of Bad Boys Ride or Die. When their former captain is implicated in corruption, two Miami police officers have to work to clear his name. All right. So this was released on June the 7th, and this was directed by Adil El Arbi. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that name. Words are hard today. And and Bilal Fallah. And they're pretty much credited the same stuff: Rebel, Black Gangsta, Miss Marvel, and Bad Boys for Life. And like, I like everything. I liked everything that I just named. So I was a huge fan of Miss Marvel. I didn't understand the hate that one got, but whatever. Writers: this was Chris Bremer, the man from Toronto, Bad Boys for Life; Will Beal, Aquaman; Zack Snyder's Justice League; Gangster Squad; George Gallo. This is just based on characters by. He was Bad Boys 1, Vanquish, The Whole 10 Yards, Double Take, Trapped in Paradise. Now, main stars, a lot of these people you know. So Will Smith is Mike Lowry, Men in Black, Independence Day, I Am Legend, King Richard, Aladdin, Hitch, slapping Chris Rock at the Oscars. Yeah. Martin Lawrence, he plays Marcus Burnett. Martin, Big Mama's House, Wild Hogs, Open Season, National Security, Black Knight. Vanessa Hudgens, she's Kelly, High School Musical, Spring Breakers, Gimme Shelter. Great movie. If you haven't watched it, you definitely should. Machete Kills, Sucker Punch. Alexander Ludwig, he plays Dorn, Vikings, The Hunger Games, Lone Survivor, Bad Boys for Life, Guy Ritchie's The Covenant, which is such a freaking good movie. Midway as well. Paula Nunez, she plays Rita from Resident Evil, the TV series. Bad Boys for Life, The Purge, The Sun, Fire Country, The Fall of the House of Usher, Magnum PI. Another great actress. She's just popping up everywhere. Eric Dane, he plays McGrath. You know him from X-Men Last Stand. Yeah, he was Multiple Man. Grey's Anatomy, you know who he is. The Last Ship, Euphoria. Lone Gruffhold, he's Lockwood. You know him from Harrow, Fantastic Four. He's Reed Richards. King Arthur, Titanic, Forever. Forever was a good show. Jacob Scipio, he's Armando. He was in Bad Boys for Life, The Outpost, Expendables 4, The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, We Die Young, and Bob the Builder. Rhea Seahorn, she plays Judy. Better Call Saul, Veep, Monster High, and Invincible. Tiffany Haddish is in this as well. She plays Tabitha. Girls Trip, Like a Boss, Haunted Mansion, Solar Opposites, The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, and her character is awesome in this show, in the movie. Okay, so here's a quick review of my review system. 1 out of 5 is just a 1 out of 5 is just a you shall not pass. Not my cup of tea. I don't really care for it. 2 out of 5, are you not entertained? It's okay, take it or leave it. 3 out of 5, I'll be back. Yeah, I'm gonna watch more. No matter what it is, I'm gonna watch it again. 4 to 5, may the force be with you. Yep, I'm in it. And a 5 out of 5 is gonna be a no, I am your father. Something in there is mind or life changing. Okay. Here's my disclaimer. I base the reviews I choose solely on the title alone and have not read through them. Please forgive me if I mispronunciate words I normally know talk good. I'll do my best to read them as I see it. Punctuation good, bad, and all. All right. So let's find out what people are saying about Bad Boys Ride or Die. Ooh, this is a long one. Okay. This first one is a 1 out of 10. And this one is from June 6th of 2024. You can find it on IMDb, and it is titled, "To be honest, the movie is pretty bad. Leaving aside the actual violence and the slap Will did, that's not related to the review this movie per se. Then why is it the first line?" Okay. I need to say that I'm the target person for this. I love Bad Boys series. I love Will Smith and I love duo movies, so I should have given this movie a 10. So why 1? Here we go. I will say there is 100% whether you like it or not, Will before the slap and Will after the slap. It's like Will didn't try to act and release this movie knowing it will get horrible reviews just so he can do 3, 4 movies that people will downvote, just so eventually they will forget and he will go back to doing good movies. Every scene in every movie he is in, this one included, is affected by it also. He is almost not trying anymore to act. I don't know why, but in this movie, it looks like he is relying on bad script and trying to look good on camera when then he is on actual acting. Okay. Um, the jokes are not that funny. The movie is very forgettable. They could have had better script, better actors, better movie. I will say Martin gives it his he's 200%, but sadly, that's not enough in this one. And yes, there's a problem on the hitting another person on air. And as an action star, it's a problem because now every scene he is in, I remember that one hit he did on live air and all of the story that I don't want to remember it. It doesn't feel nice to think about it, and it is impossible not to. The Bad Boys saga is easily one of my favorites, and I will remember the last movies and pretend this one never happened. But it's just has too many issues. The bad script, not good acting of everyone except Martine, basically, I think Martin. Okay-ish effects, a very forgettable movie. And yes, I have to say it, the fact that every time I would see Will in action scenes, I remember that slap that he hit Chris in live TV and everything that followed, and it's simply not a good feel. I would be able to overcome the slap if the movie was amazing, but regrettably it isn't. Okay, so you started the review saying that it's not going to be about the slap, and then you went through the entire review was about the slap. Dude, I'm going to give you a you shall not pass. That's a lot of haterade, man. Whatever, it happened. Get over it. So, or stop watching. Don't matter. All right, here is a 2 out of 10. This is from June 7th of 2024 and is called Bad, Boring, Anticlimactic, Desperate Boys. I really enjoyed the first 3 movies in this series. The first 2 from Michael Bay truly raised the bar for gritty action movies. The third from a few years ago with the new directors was a surprisingly great follow on that was just as thrilling and fun. This movie, however, was a significant departure in quality. Story 1, acting 3 out of 10, direction 4 out of 10, action and effects 3 out of 10, nostalgia 5 out of 10. Oh wow, I'd give it more, at least nostalgia. Uh, what story? What brought this desperate, greedy cash grab of a production down was how lazy and derivative it was from the start to the end. The amount of predictable core components of the story were only surpassed by the cheeseball dialogue and gags. What made the other films enjoyable was a delicate balance of quality action, believable stakes, and well placed comedy. This failed attempt was just cringy and pathetic. While Will Smith did okay, it's evident why Martin Lawrence faded in obscurity decades ago. Bad Boys should have ended with 3. Cool. All right. Let's move on to a good All right, this one is called The Bad Boys Never Die. And this is also from June 7th of 2024. I love the 3 previous Bad Boys. They're all 10 out of 10 for me, and Bad Boys Ride or Die 2024 continues that trend for me. This is easily the second best entry in the franchise, just behind Bad Boys for Life. Positives for Bad Boys Ride or Die 2024. Will Smith and Martin Lawrence are once again on fire with their phenomenal chemistry. The action in the movie is once again well shot and choreographed. As much as I do enjoy the action in the first 2 movies, directed by Michael Bay, especially Bad Boys 2, 2003, these 2 directors outdo Bay in every way possible. The humor is done very well. I also love the story and how they make Mike and Marcus the target of the police. The villain of the movie, played by Eric Dane, is one of the most easy to hate villains that I've ever seen in any movies. And that's entirely due to the fact that I primarily know Eric Dane as Cal Jacobs from Euphoria. And I despise that character so much to the point when this villain finally is defeated, Mike and Marcus, Mike and Marcus, I was rejoiced with so much happiness. Overall, Bad Boys Ride or Die 2024 is yet another banger in this franchise that never misses. And if you love these movies, then you'll definitely love this one. All right, we are going to do one more. All right, and this one is called Wow, Go Reggie, again from 7 June of 2024. This movie of the Bad Boys series, Reggie goes off and downs not give a damn. Wow, okay, let's read that one again. It doesn't make no sense. This movie of the Bad Boys series, okay, Reggie's goes off and downs not give a damn. Okay, let's keep going. Marcus and Mike came to realization about their health and their and those age. The reunion between Mike and his son is amazing. They add characters never before seen, but it goes with the story, so it does not feel like filler character at all. I was amazed by the storytelling, such an amazing treat to see the amazing story unfold. So many side stories and main stories that this this move was just an incredible masterpiece to witness. Reggie. You guys just go watch it. Be worth every penny. F the negative reviews. F them all. Do yourself the favor and go watch the best movie of the summer. Amazing. So much laughs and action. F yes. I agree. I agree with you, man. Dude, Reggie kicked butt in this movie. I was here for it. And just because, let's do one. All right, and this one is called again from June 5th. This one from June 5th. Haven't had fun like this watching a movie in a long time. And this is I have always been a fan of Will and Martin ever since the Fresh Prince and Martin show. This movie was so much fun. I laughed so hard, and the audience in general too. Action packed, and some scenes were shot in a way I never saw. Congrats to the filmmakers, Deal and Bilal. I'm sorry for pronouncing your name wrong, which are from my city, Brussels, in Belgium. They gave their own twist and flair to this and the last Bad Boys, and I hope they keep coming. I watched the premiere 2nd of June, and now I'm rewatching the old ones. probably my favorite action series. Also, Real is the GOAT. And I love how Martin is more like the badass this time around. He did a great job again. This movie is awesome, and I will be watching it many more times. Yes, I'm gonna give these last two definitely. We're gonna go some May the Force be with you because you're great. The haterade, you get your own opinion in these movies, so whatever you take out, you have an experience different than mine. Um, I liked it. I liked it. It was just a fun ride. I didn't get my life isn't better for it, but I enjoyed every second of that movie. Even the souls intertwined thing and stuff like that. Spoilers, but all right. Um, my thoughts were not changed by any of the good or bad reviews, but what are your thoughts on it? So let me know and let's talk a little more. If you want to find me, friend me, or follow me, you can do that at Facebook at the Fandemic, TikTok at Fandemic1, Instagram at the Fandemic One. If you feel there is more of a conversation, feel free to reach out and let's talk. Who knows? Maybe you'll be the next guest on the Fandemic. If you want to support the show, there are several ways to do so. You can buy me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/the Fandemic. Find us on Patreon at patreon.com/PVOTN Fandemic. Become an episode assistant, an episode producer, a prevent producer like Stacy, or become part of the con, the Council of Nerds, starting at $5 a month. Or you can just go to PayPal or Venmo at Bradley Buchanan. I'm not going to say no. Most importantly, to share the show with someone you want to make a little more awesome. Don't forget to leave a 5-star review. If you like this, check out all things Fandemic and hear the fun conversations with myself, Brian, and whoever else wants to talk. You can also order my kids' books, Leveling Up My Awesome and Stuffed Animal Night Force versus the Dream Invaders on Amazon, or contact me for autographed copies. Got a couple more books in the works, hopefully here pretty soon. Now, Bad Boys, Ride or Die. Oh, timestamp 17 minutes. We're under 18. So, Bad Boys, Ride or Die, you just got Fandemically reviewed.